turn back time to like 3 weeks ago when I was motivated and was not in creative burnout.
So, yeah, I took a bit of time off. I've been busy. I've been really busy. I've been busy doing life stuff, real life things. Breaks are very healthy for the mind. The issue with breaks is when you take a break without actually taking a break, and then you just spend every day thinking like, oh, I'll get around to the work that I have to do, and then you're like, oh, tomorrow, and then 3 weeks go by, and then you're like, this isn't really a break. This is just extended procrastination. And it doesn't feel the same. I'm ready to burst back onto the scene like a phoenix rising from the ashes of Comic Sans. Anyway, it's so good to see you. So much has changed. Whoa! He framed something, and he put it on the wall. And also, I got rid of the greenery in the background because they're having a drink. They're outside in the cold. This is cool too. You like that? That's Dr. Toothy. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Design Chef, your favorite 60-minute graphic design challenge that I do here on YouTube. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, well, welcome to a whole new side of design YouTube. This is Elliot. This is inspiration. It's been 3 weeks since I've been able to give a rundown of what Design Chef is. So it makes me feel very happy to be able to say, if you've never heard of Design Chef, well, you're in luck, because the way Design Chef works is very simple. I'm going to give everyone a challenge. I'm then going to take 60 minutes of my own time to complete that challenge just for you. If you would like to join in on the challenge, you can. And then I want you to submit your finished design online using hashtag Design Chef so we can all see your beautiful work. At the end of the video, I'm going to showcase 3 of my favorite designs from the last week's challenge, and maybe you're part of this week's one. Who knows? You'll have to fast forward to that part of the video if you can't wait around. If maybe you're in a rush, maybe you need to go to a meeting or something. It's a lot of fun, and it's open to anyone from any skill level. Now, I know posting your work online may feel very intimidating. Trust me, I've been there, but the community is so supportive. I see all of you participating, commenting on everyone else's, liking them and all that stuff on the hashtag. It's so nice to see, and I really appreciate that you guys are so appreciative of each other. And yeah, it's a very cool little community. So if you want to be part of the Design Chef community, join in, see how you go, and just have a bit of fun with it and make something that you've never made before. Not for a client, not for anyone else, just a design for you. So I think it might be time to reveal today's challenge. And let me tell you, everyone, I think this challenge is the best one yet. It's a real doozy, and I can't wait to see what you all come up with. For episode 7 of season 1 of Design Chef, that's right, there's seasons now, maybe. Your challenge is... it's the Forgive Me Client challenge. I want you to design a card that you could give to a client after fucking up a project. This could be a business card, a regular card, a poster. Any medium works fine. You get extra points if you use a word-for-word copy of something you've sent a client before. I'm going to try and do this, but I've sent a lot of cringe emails in the past. I don't want to know if I want to unlock those memories. And also, feel free to make more than one. I think I'll be making 3. You have 60 minutes, and I want you to submit it online using hashtag Design Chef. Wow, Elliot. Very funny challenge. If you're thinking like, oh, I've got no ideas or anything like that, think like, oh, maybe when you have sent something in really late or you've missed a deadline, you've ghosted a client for like weeks and then you finally get around to replying to them. You got given revisions and then you sent an email that was really mean going back to them talking about how bad the revisions are and that how they completely discredit you as a designer by asking for these revisions and that they should really trust you because you're the graphic designer, you always know it's right and they have no idea what they're talking about. Fictional stuff like that you would never send a client. Have fun with it. Be honest and be real. Oh, it's a Be Real joke. That's the app. Hasn't happened today yet. Really hope it doesn't happen while I'm filming this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel before, I will let you know that at 100,000 subscribers, I will be wearing a chef costume in these videos. So your sub means so much more than you think. I haven't designed anything in a little while, so we're going to see how this goes. But I think it's time to start designing. So stop watching my Twitch stream, maybe. Get off Outlook, the email app, and stop unboxing the new iPhone 14. These are getting really hard to come up with because it's time to put 60 minutes on the clock. That's right. It's time for episode 7 of Design Chef. Okay, here we are in Adobe Illustrator, my favorite program. And as you can see, I've got 3 files in front of me. Ideally, if all goes well, we'll get 3 designs done, but I don't want to promise anything, but this is what I'm going to try to do, okay? I'm going to try really, really hard. I think the first thing that I want to do is kind of come up with an idea for each of them. I want 3 different situations that I might be like sending an apology note to. So the first one I'm thinking, nice and easy, sorry it's late. For that time where you hand in something past midnight. The second one is I should never have said yes to this, which is something that I feel a lot. You know those projects where you're like, oh God, what am I doing? And then you're like, it'll go away. This is just imposter syndrome. And then it's actually not. Every single time I say yes to logo design, I feel like this. And then finally, this was your fault. This is when the client sucked and it's not my problem. And it's like, sorry, you were the issue. Sorry that you don't realize. I'm sorry for you that you don't realize that you were the problem here. And haven't we all felt this at least a million times? This one's cute. I like this one a lot. So yeah, we're going to start with the sorry it's late one and then move down the line and see where the kind of style develops. 10 minutes has already passed and I am about to start designing. 3 weeks has changed, but I haven't changed anything about my time management skills. So I want this to be like a little cheesy kind of vintage style cards. I think that could be cute. Like using fonts for the sorry, like a nice brush script, for example. Like I wanted to have like a heading that says like, sorry it's late, and then like an excuse down the bottom. I think that could be cute. Then we might change, we might actually do a different one for, I don't want to jump into what nothing I said in the last 10 seconds made any sense at all. Might actually look at if we had something like tucked to the side on the left here, and then we could put like the excuse on the right. Because I think in a very Elliot way, the excuse will be very long and unnecessarily long, right? And I want that to be the case. So I'm thinking if we had like a nice tall font on the left here. This is a font that I really like. It's called Pangram Sans by the one and only Pangram Font Foundry. And I think it looks real nice here. We might just increase the stroke a little bit. Otherwise, I'm pretty content with that being there. The sorry might look good in a different font potentially. Let's try that actually. I don't really know what this is looking like, but in my head, I like the idea of a slanted kind of type going in here or something fitting in the little gap there and then keeping it late. Because I really like that it's late. I like that a lot. What if we... I've tried a few different combinations now and I'm not really figuring it out the way I wanted to. This is frustrating me. Let's go with this. This is nice and simple. We can chuck in a little few extra details as well. We might keep it a little bit off the side there because I'm thinking it could be cool just to have like a little dear client here. And that's like a cute little touch. I like that there. And I like the kind of empty space that it leaves. We'll probably end up chucking in like I don't know, just a random circle here as well, knowing me. I'm happy with this. Happy Elliot. A happy Elliot is a happy video. That's important for editing Elliot, who has to look at all this footage later. Dear client, sorry it's late. I'll just adjust the kerning between that L and the A there. That was kind of annoying me, and maybe the A and the T as well. And by the way, if you don't know how to do this with the kerning, this is just pressing Alt and using the arrow keys, guys. This is the #1, I honestly think, the #1 most important rule in graphic design. Know how to use that one shortcut, and then you see a nice block of text could be good. Like here with the excuse potentially. We'll just see how that looks with a bit of lorem ipsum there. That looks kind of nice. That looks like this is a very clean card design. You know, you would see this on a card. I guess you would see it on a card. That's nice. That could be good as just the text actually, and then we can do something else down here maybe. Like it could be fun to do like a photo of me or something. I like using photos. I don't use photos enough. So let me just quickly type up an excuse as to why I'm late. Cut the edit in the typing montage. Okay, so there's my little block of text. It's basically just about how time zones work and how confusing that makes deadlines and stuff. It kind of looks cool there in the little block, but I think we can do something more interesting with it. Like either we change the text box a little bit and give it a little more pizzazz, and I'm wondering if we can make the whole thing a little bit more like, you know, woo, ah, hee hee hee, you know? Does that make sense? Like, isn't that so much more interesting as a text box than the other thing, you know? Like, it has movement. You get a sense of it more. Like it just looks better. I almost wish we could have more text, but I'm running out of time and I don't really want to write more stuff. So I'm wondering if we can do some things with either sorry it's late, or like the sorry can be a little bit bigger or something to fill in the space, or we just don't fill in the space. Maybe I'll do that today. Yeah. Elliot's gonna not... Yeah, okay. Let's do my circles. I like the circles. Change the color to yellow. Add a little 1.5 black stroke, circle in the corner. Always a winner. I also want to number these. I think that could be fun too, because I think there's a lot to do with just like cool numbers and a cool font in a circle. We're going to use a font called Gumbardo Sans, which has a natural kind of like rock to it, which I really like. And let's just add a circle around, make the fill transparent, and the stroke just 1 point black. That looks pretty centered. Let's group these and shrink it down. See how there's just like cool looking numbers? Don't they have so much character in them? Like an old, like a Mickey Mouse style number, you know? I really like that font. Okay, we have our style. I want to do a Dear Client like this in the corner. Bit of text. Little bit more text, maybe. The circles, I'm happy leaving the circles. We'll leave them out for now. We might add them in later. And then we can have image elements to all of them. And that's the series. Text and images. That's sounded better when I dragged it out a lot more. Number 1 is done. Happy with this. Let's move on to number 2. So we got Dear Client, sorry it's late. Dear Client, I should never have said yes to this. I might do Dear Client, my bad. That could be fun. Okay, so I think I have the text for the other 2. This kind of worked out well. As you can see, I've become more comfortable with swearing on YouTube because I see other YouTubers do it. I was thinking of using the same font for all 3, but I think that's kind of boring, and I prefer like the big title, little text. I feel like choosing a font is going to be quite difficult because I'm so committed to this one now, and I really like how this one turned out that I don't want it to feel too different. Okay, this is a font called Filmotype Kitten. It's an Adobe Fonts one. I don't really like how the bad looks, but I love how the my looks. I'm a big fan of that. And I think this on its own is like really nice. So if we can just find something to go for the bad here. 27 minutes. Oh, none of these fonts look good for my vision. My vision that doesn't exist. Okay, I've gone with New Form Sans. I think this looks good enough. It also kind of feels weird that this one doesn't have a combo. I will probably resolve that. In fact, let me resolve it right now. Okay, don't know if that resolved anything at all, but we are running out of time, so we're just gonna go with it. I like the kind of the style of a script font and a sans serif. That kind of is a cool thing that I definitely considered. So yeah, it's there's a thought behind everything on this channel. Every single decision has a thought behind it. Everything is scripted. Everything. And God, could that not be further from the truth? I like the my bad. We can do another block of text here. Let's grab this one here. And then we can kind of maybe nudge it over on the left side. Or maybe like under here again. Could be nice. I didn't know you could use the direct selection tool on text boxes. Am I the only one who thinks that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life? Okay, that looks good there. And then let's do the final one. Bleep you. F is quite a hard thing to get a nice font for, so this will be interesting. I got a font called Kinescope. How does that look? That looks kind of... Oh, that probably looks better on the U, right? It does look better on the U. Okay, this looks really nice. This is a font called Fixture, Condensed Regular. Beautiful font. Comes in like 48 different weights or something like that. It's bloody absurd, guys. It's the best value you'll ever get in your life. That looks really good there. Here's the issue. I'm not happy with this one anymore, but I'm really happy with the other 2 because they're just the 2 words. It makes it so much easier. You know what? We're just going to keep this one as it is. It's the one we spent the most time on. It's got to be good. It'll work itself out, but I'll tell you what. If this isn't proof that overthinking is a curse, and that bit of text looks really good there as well. These 2, nice designs. This one, there must be a way we can fix this, right? Okay, I do need to write some new stuff for these, so I'm going to write some new stuff for these. Just give me 1 sec once again. This might take a few minutes. 1 done. 1 more to go. All the text is done. It's time to do some stuff in a different program, I think. Let's do some photos with me in Photoshop, maybe. I don't know. I'll take the photos first and then we'll see how we go. Let's just do this. Copy and paste that. We're gonna have to really speed through this, I feel. And then do like a select subject maybe, and hopefully it just takes my head. Whoa, pretty impressive. Nice one, AI. And now I think I want to do some cool effect on me here to kind of still make the text stand out, I guess. I'm gonna add this nice yellow and then do like a darker color, I think, here, which might give like a cool little effect. And then if we, I think, change the levels of this image, we should be able to get more of that yellow kind of shining through, which I personally really, really like. That color is really nice. This is the main thing that I like. Wow. I think I want the face to still be above, so I can put a layer on top of it like that. And it's just hard because these parts kind of fade in a little bit too much. So I'm wondering what might be best to make that text stand out, because I don't just want to do like a stroke or anything. Yeah, that feels like the easy way out, you know, just doing this. Oh, that's what'll work. Have a look at that. See? Now the stroke. Yes. Yeah. We'll actually also merge the group, and then we'll change the saturation. I wonder what else we can come up with here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that yellow. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Here's the second image. Once again, not great. We're probably just going to do the same thing, I think, because that was kind of nice what we had going on in that last one. It might be a little bit different actually because we have so much space, but we can try it anyway. Merge visible. We can change the color. Now we can do what we can actually do is we can do a select color range, choose that yellow, and then add a new layer and then fill it in with that red, I think, to see what that will look like. Let's have a look. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. This looks so much better. Oh my God, the yellow still looks so good. I don't know if the yellow can be beat right now. I don't want my face to turn that. Well, hang on. 0. What the times? No way. Some strange being has granted me 5 extra minutes of time and has also granted you 5 minutes of extra time. Wow. Thank you, Design Chef Gods. That's so cool and definitely not, that was definitely meant to happen. Kind of looks cool, I guess. Yeah, sure. Sure, of course it looks cool. Of course it looks cool. I did it. That's what you gotta tell yourself, you know. You gotta go, yeah. Of course it looks cool. This one looks better. But this one kind of looks... they're coming together. They're definitely... I like the addition of the faces. I think that turned out really well. And then finally, of course, dear client, fuck you. And we will chuck in this one here, which is of me putting up the rude finger. Ha ha ha. And then we can change that layer style to lighter color. And that looks so good. Oh my God. I love that so much. Just like how the headphones kind of come through here, you know, just like, it's a very cool effect. Nice. You know what? In the 2 minutes, I'll tell you this. I filmed a video 3 weeks ago, guys. 3 weeks ago, I filmed a video and I was going to edit it and get it ready for this week, but instead I decided, no, make a new one. Mainly because it didn't justify why I was gone for so long and it talked about some other random stuff. And also because I wasn't too happy with my design. It was really weird. Very weird design. I will show it maybe right now. This is cool design. This is cool. This is awesome design, guys. This is awesome. Hue and saturation. Do this. Change the hue of the whole thing. So we had red. We need a blue one, don't we? We need a blue one, or like a green one even. Or like, a mix in between the two. How about that? That might be it. With a minute to spare and no extra time added at any point. Let's just enjoy this minute together then. What do you want to talk about? Maybe we can talk about how my day's gone. I put off filming this video for quite a while, and then I was going to go to the gym, but then I'd put off the video. After 65 minutes of designing, plenty of distractions off camera, and 3 fantastic photos taken on OBS and just screenshotting the screen. If you know the software, you'll know. I am proud to present my final design for episode 7 of Design Chef, the Forgive Me Client Challenge. Here is the finished product. Enjoy. Well, Elliot. What a design that turned out to be. Really happy with all 3. So happy. I had no ideas going into it. I haven't designed in a while. I've been very slow on the Instagram page, very slow on a lot of other stuff. So it was really nice to feel that creative spark and really see things come together. It gives me a great hope that I'll do some designing tomorrow. That's the main thing. Because as you can tell, the day's already done. How did nighttime come so quick? I was only designing for 65 minutes. Huh? Really hope you enjoyed this week's challenge. If you did end up making a design, then make sure you submit it online using #DesignChef. If you don't have anywhere to post it, then make an Instagram account if you want and just throw stuff up there. I want to see them, okay? Stop hiding them from me. Just post them. We all want to see them. No, seriously. I don't want to sound too intense, but if some of you are designing them and not posting them, then please do. Would really like to see them. Speaking of fantastic designs, I would love to show you my favorite submissions from the challenge we did, 3 weeks ago, the Desk Tour Galore Challenge. This challenge was, of course, to make a poster paying homage to your favorite things on your desk, right? And let me tell you, there were an absurd amount of submissions for this. Like so many more than any of the other chefs. Like combined, I reckon there was more. You guys went off on the Desk Tour Galore Challenge, and I'm going to show, you know what? I'm going to show 5 today. That's how many there were. I'm going to choose 5 favorites. I really want you to go and follow every single one of these creators and make sure that you leave a comment on their design saying, hey, I saw you on Design Chef. That was awesome. Leave that comment on theirs so they know that they got into the video. That would be cool. But yeah, without further ado, here are my 5 favorite designs from the last challenge. Enjoy. Thank you again for submitting your designs to #DesignChef. I love to see them, and I'm glad you guys love seeing them too. That does it for today's episode. If you would like to see the live version of Design Chef, you're in luck. I have restarted Season 7. That's right, I restarted Season 7 because I wasn't happy with Season 7. Not the quality of the designs or the challenges or anything, the quality of the narrative. There's a whole other thing that I work on. Anyway, that's going to be happening every Friday, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's how time zones work. So keep an eye out for those. The live version is really fun. It's the best way to kind of like do it on the spot without, you know, you do it with like, it packs out. There's so many, we get like 60 plus submissions every week for that stuff. Like so many people come along and do it, and like, it just gives you the motivation you need to do it because you've got all these other people doing it with you. So it just makes it a lot more fun. Come to the live version. Feel free to check it out. It's really, really good over on my Twitch channel. The link is in the description. If you would like a bit of Elliot in your home and maybe put something up on your wall, you can. You're in luck. I sell prints. The link is in the bio for all my favorite Instagram post designs that I turned into prints. And I also have a Casetify collection where you can get phone cases with my signature stuff on them. I love this case. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff if you would like to see more Elliot. TikTok too. And yeah, feel free to like the video, leave a comment if you want, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to bore your ear off. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers talking about all that. I'm instead going to be one of those YouTubers who pretends not to care about the numbers and then commentates on it like I am doing right now. At the end of the day, when the number goes up, good things seem to happen. I promise you there'll be another episode next week. That's my guarantee. I have nothing on. This is all I dedicate my time to. Like, I should have time. If it doesn't happen, something's gone wrong. Call my mother. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed the challenge, and I look forward to seeing your designs. All right, that's all from me. I will see you next week. Okay. Bye for now. See you. Bye.